I want to thank you for being on the call, Thursday night success call, and I appreciate you showing up tonight. I know that we got a lot of people on vacation. Summertime is kind of difficult sometimes because people are doing all sorts of stuff. So I appreciate you making a commitment and coming out and being on this call tonight. So if you are an older agent or a newer agent, welcome. We have these calls every week. If you miss any calls at all, you can catch them on YouTube. These are recorded. So you just go to www.youtube.com. In the search box, you type in Lone Star Success Team, and then you look for the call that you missed, because there will be several calls there. So tonight I want to talk about Lone Star being a cash machine. We talked about it a little bit last week, and I want to kind of get into that a little bit more this week. You know, this opportunity that you have here, I really consider what we have with Lone Star the greatest opportunity in America today. And when I say that, you know, I compare that to other opportunities out there where you can make money, okay, not jobs, opportunities, okay, because most people that join Lone Star don't join full-time. You start out part-time, all right, and you have some idea that you're going to see if you can make money at this, okay, and I'm here to tell you you can. All right, you can make money at this. You have an opportunity to recruit other people, so you can make overrides and bonuses. Okay, that all comes into play for you, but you have to be active. You have to always be moving forward. Okay, don't stand flat-footed. We have several dynamite programs. We have the Select RX program and the PAP program for prescriptions. We have the doctor's office marketing program. Okay, that really, what that does is that allows an agent to tap into the markets that the doctors already have in all of his or her patients. Okay, so we've got marketing material, and we've got all kinds of different things that can help you make money. But the one thing that we can't give you, obviously, is the desire and the motivation. Okay, that has to come from you. But you know, you don't want to let this opportunity pass. Okay, because we're smack dab right in the middle of healthcare, and healthcare businesses are growing 800% a year, and there's a lot of money to be made. Question is some of this money going to wind up in your bank account? You know, and Lone Star could be a cash machine for you, but you got to get busy. Now, this is a simple business, okay, if you don't overcomplicate things. And the idea is we're just trying to tell people who we are and what we do, because we don't have any national exposure here. Okay, we don't advertise on TV. We don't have any print ads. All right, and you guys that have been on a lot of these calls, you know, some of this information is the same that I've said on other calls, but it's always good to rehear this because, you know, we're here for a single purpose, and that's to help people with high prescription costs. Okay, that's what we're about. That's our main goal. Now, we've created several opportunities within Lone Star for an agent to prosper. Okay, whether you concentrate on a diabetic program or whether you concentrate on a prescription program, you know, working with people one-on-one, or whether you get more involved in the group marketing aspect and work with the zero copay program. Okay, now we have training for the group marketing. We have it on the Select program. Okay, and then we have a group marketing for the zero copay. All of those marketing classes are on YouTube. So you get the training that you need, and once you have that training, you have to put things in action, okay, because without action, you're not going to create income. You're not going to create activity, okay, and it doesn't take a lot of time. If you have only 1 hour a week to devote to this, that's fine. You know, the one thing that you need to do, though, is contact me so that we can develop a game plan and to maximize that 1 hour a week, okay, as best we can. All right, so great opportunity here. You won't find any other opportunity, okay, where there's no competition. We literally have none, okay, in our prescription programs, our PAP program. Okay, there are a lot of other organizations out there okay, that give people information on how to apply to these programs, but there's not one single company like ours that acts as a liaison between the consumer and the drug manufacturer, okay, to help them apply to the programs, fill the refills, all of that. We're the only one that does that, okay? Now, our Select program, that's the mail-order pharmacy, our pricing competes 95% across the board, meaning that 95% of the time we're going to beat all of our competitors' pricing. That's a pretty high number. And then when you take a look, that there are 4.2 billion prescriptions written, okay, last year, and 20% of that number go unfilled because of cost. That's 800 million prescriptions that are going unfilled because of cost. So the market is absolutely huge. Okay, we have no competition. All right, those are two great things right there to have. All right, now the third thing that we have is that we set for you the numbers for you to reach 6 figures or to reach 50,000 or whatever you want to achieve. Let me go ahead and put up on the screen here, and I call this the power of residual income. Okay, I've talked about this before. I've shown this on the screen in other conference calls, but the power of residuals is really what we concentrate on and what's going to make you independently wealthy, financially free. When I speak financially free, I'm talking of leaving your job. Okay, not working for anybody else, not answering an alarm clock, not doing the daily commute, but working for yourself and having income that comes in whether you work or not. That's the power of residual income. It means the work you're going to do today, you're going to get paid tomorrow. Okay, not so in your current job. All right, if you work today, you're going to get paid today. If you don't show up tomorrow, unless you claim vacation time or something, you're not going to get paid for that. So your job requires a personal presence on that job in order for you to earn a paycheck. Lone Star works differently. Okay, we work off of the power of residual income. Okay, now you can get paid in advance. Okay, if you are a business builder with our program, you can get paid in advance, but a lot of agents just get paid as earned. Okay, and you can see on the screen for the Select program, 25% at the affiliate level. That's agents that join for free. Okay, 30% at the business builder. Those are agents who have elected to get a little bit more serious about the business, and there is a monthly fee for the business builder, but it's entirely worth it. Okay, your commissions are higher. You can get overrides and bonuses by building a team and so forth and so on. But whatever your decision is coming into the business, you don't have to spend anything. Okay, we have a lot of marketing material that's free. Okay, so you can start right out of the box, no money out of your pocket whatsoever. And you can make a pretty good amount of money. But, it's not really the money you make today. It's the money that you're going to have coming in tomorrow. And that's really residual income. Now, residual income, okay, means that when you sign a customer up for the $29.95 plan, they're getting their prescriptions. As affiliate agent, you're getting paid $7.50 every single month, and as a business builder, $9 a month. Now, that comes in every single month as long as that customer remains a part of our program. But you want to know something, guys, is that the retention rate is very, very high, okay, because if a person needs that prescription, they're saving money in that prescription. Are they going to cancel that prescription? Probably not. Okay, so you're going to have a customer for life. All right, and so you're going to be able to build on that. But when you reach certain numbers in this business, it produces a certain amount of income for you. And that's really what it's all about, because I'm not doing this as a hobby. Okay, I'm doing this for the financial income that I can make. And I know everybody probably on this call feels the same way. Okay, but you have to go out and work the programs that we have, because business is not going to come to you, at least not anytime soon. Now, one day that may change. Here in the next 3 to 5 years, this program that we have with Lone Star, okay, is going to be so in demand that you may have people calling you, okay, and want to get signed up in the prescription plan. Okay, but we don't have that today, unfortunately, but one day we may have that. But you can build a business, by going out, reaching out to people one-on-one or groups. You know, it doesn't matter if you want to do the group marketing. You're reaching a bunch of people all at one time, so that would be a smart endeavor for you to do that. But whatever your choice is, it's your choice. Okay, but the thing to remember is that we're working towards residual income. And you can see on the screen there, $10,000 in residual income. I'm telling you what you got to do. Okay, in your job, if you are, let's say you work in a factory and you're somebody that works on the line, okay, there may be one position on that line that you work on, okay, that will allow like a team leader, okay, and but only one person can hold that position. Now, the team leader may get a little bit extra pay for being a team leader, but it requires you probably to be there a set amount of years, okay, put in the time to get promoted to team leader of that assembly line. All right, now above that, you know, obviously, any manufacturing place will have the manufacturing area, and then they'll have the offices. Well, the offices are usually people with degrees, bachelor's degrees, master's degrees, not always, but generally that's the case. And you're going to find people that are, in charge of quality control, quality assurance. Some other people are involved in accounting. Okay, so it's a higher degree of specialty. But in a factory, you have people making, let's say $15, $20 an hour on the assembly line, and then you have people in the office, okay, making $30,000 to $80,000, okay, or whatever. But you know, in order for you to jump from the assembly line to the office, probably requires a different skill set than what you already have. But there are steps for you to go from that assembly line and work your way up to maybe being a vice president of that company. But it takes a lot of years, a lot of time. You start at the bottom, you work your way up, okay, and it happens. And years ago, that's the only way, okay, that you succeeded in America. As you started out with a company, you worked for them for 25 years. Hopefully you got, you put in the time, the effort, the endeavor, and you got promoted. Well, today things have changed. We have the Internet. People could start up a business right, from the Internet. And so there are all kinds of opportunities for you to make a sizable income and not be under that corporate structure. Okay? But if you're in a job, okay, you have a ceiling there. You're not going to go above that. Okay, no matter how hard you try, you're not going to jump from assembly line to vice president. And not necessarily the title, but the income. You're not going to jump from $20 an hour to $100 an hour. Okay? It's virtually impossible. All right? But with Lone Star, you start ground zero on the assembly line. You can jump up to a vice president salary. Okay? You put in the time. All right? If you put in the time on your job, all you're doing is increasing the productivity of that company. You're not getting paid for that. Whether you are a very slow and lazy worker, or whether you are a fast and conscientious worker, okay, sometimes you might be getting paid the same wages. All right, but with Lone Star, okay, if you're a lazy worker, you can still make money. All right, not a lot, but you can still make money. If you are a fast and conscientious worker and put the time in, you're going to make a lot of money. Okay, so what we do is different than a job or an occupation because we give you an opportunity. We have built a framework, and within that framework, you can operate part-time, okay, and you can reach certain numbers. When you reach those numbers, that is what you're going to get paid. And if you look at the $10,000 a year in residual income, now keep in mind that, let's say for 2016, for the next 6 months, let's say you're an affiliate agent. And in the next 6 months, you know that it takes 112 enrollments to produce $10,080. Now, that's in residual income. Okay, so during that 6-month period, you put in the time, and December 31st, you hit enrollment 112. Well, guess what's going to happen in 2017? Okay, you're going to make $10,080, okay, and that's going to be divided up into, into 12 months. on that, depending on, you know, the different members, when they signed up, what month, and so forth. But if you go out between now and December, and you're an affiliate agent, 112 enrollments, we're going to pay you $10,080 in residual income. That means every single month you're going to have that income coming in, okay? And if you get hurt or you cannot work Lone Star, okay, for several months, that income still comes in because you've already put in the time, okay, and that income will come in like regular clockwork. Now, there is a chance here and there that customers may drop out of the program. That's the case of anything. But our retention rate is very high. And generally what starts to happen is once you get 112 enrollments, you're going to have a lot of satisfied people, okay, and they're going to tell other people. So you're going to be signing up people off of the 112 people you already signed. All right, and that's how this business is built. Now, if you're a business builder, obviously it takes fewer enrollments, okay, because you're making more money as a business builder. You're making 30% commission instead of 25%. Okay, so that only takes you 93. So you don't even have to do 100 enrollments. Now, if you decide to get involved with group marketing, you can knock down 112 enrollments in 1 month. Or, you may be 2 weeks into the business, set up a group marketing with that manufacturing company I talked about, okay, and all 112 employees sign up, or if they have 150 and you sign up 112, you've reached that number. So, you know, coming into Lone Star, you know the numbers it takes to reach the income. Okay, you won't find that in your job. You will never be able to go from the assembly line, okay, to the executive suite. Not going to happen unless you put in the time, the years, 25 years or 30 years. Well, if you put in 25 or 30 years with Lone Star and you work part-time, you will be financially free. And I'm talking six-figure income. Because this rewards people who are consistent and persistent. Okay, you can't give up. I get emails every week when I send out the announcement that I'm having a conference call. You know, please remove me from the email list. We have a lot of agents, got a lot of new agents coming in, and unfortunately we have a lot of old agents moving out because they haven't done anything. I don't know why people commit or sign up or say, hey, I'm going to join Lone Star, and then absolutely do nothing, okay, and have no enrollments, okay, over a long period of time. I don't understand that because we have all the material. You know, I'm here to help you out any way I can, develop a game plan. You know, we'll put information in your hands, but it's up to you to get that information out, okay, to the people who are going to become customers or to the companies, okay, who are going to do business. That's all we have. That's all you have to do. You do the work on the front end. Lone Star and myself will do the training. We'll do the any type of other work that would set you up with a group marketing setting or whatever. We will help you do that. All you have to do is get your foot in the door, okay? And on the back end, Lone Star is going to pay you for that. Okay, because that's business on the books. And so as you get business on the books, Lone Star grows, obviously, okay, and you're going to make money and your customer's going to be happy. But we give you the numbers, okay, to make the income. I mean, you're not going to find that. You go into your job and say, boss, you know, what's it going to take for me to become vice president? He's probably going to say, working for another company. Seriously. You know, you're not going to make vice president, okay, unless you have your foot in the door in the executive branch of that company by way of education or tenure. Okay, it's not going to happen because you are a fast and conscientious and persistent employee. You have to put in some type of time, whether that's an education-wise or tenure, to get to that level. With Lone Star, it doesn't matter, okay? We accept people of all races, of all religions. Doesn't matter who you are, okay? You can be black, you can be white, Asian, Latino. Doesn't matter here. Okay, this is a level playing field. We don't discriminate based upon color of skin. We don't discriminate on whether you have $5 in your bank account, okay, or $50,000. You know, we don't pull your credit, okay? So we don't know what your credit history is, okay? And we don't care what your education is, okay? You can be a high school dropout, or you can have a doctorate. Doesn't matter here, okay? Because everybody has a playing field. See, those things don't matter, okay? The color of your skin, your religion, okay, where you live, how much you make, none of that matters here. Okay, we don't care about any of that. All we care about is that you have a passion and a desire, okay, to make something happen. We don't care who you are or what you are or where you've been, okay? This is a level playing field. That's why I love this company, because it will allow you, okay, to put in the time, okay, and put in the effort and be rewarded for that. And residual income is a reward for that. Now, as we look at the higher figures here, you can see at $25,000 a year. Okay, as an affiliate, it just takes 278 enrollments. Okay, as a business builder, 232. Well, let me go up here, okay, because this 36,000 figure, okay, some of you guys on the call may be at that figure there. All right, now it does take 400 enrollments, but you know, guys, if you are 35 years of age today and it takes you 10 years and you're making $35,000 a year, okay, and you're not going to go anywhere with that company, okay, and you work Lone Star for 10 years, okay, and you do 40 enrollments a year, okay, in 10 years you will have built up a residual income of $36,000. So at the age of 45, okay, you can replace your job. Okay, you can replace your job without going to school and getting a specialized degree or a master's degree. Okay, you can do that. Okay, without putting 30 years into the company. Okay, if it takes you 10 years to reach that, you can walk away from your job and replace the income. See, that's the whole idea, is replacing the income with what we have. Now, what makes it even more special is you're not selling lotions and potions. You're not selling legal plans. Okay, this isn't Amway, okay, or anything else like that. We have a rock-solid, okay, business. We have a rock-solid concept. Prescriptions, guys, prescriptions. All right, there's going to be chaos in the marketplace next year. It's going to be the Armageddon of healthcare. All right, we have a solution to high prescription costs. There are a lot of people losing their prescription coverage today, okay, let alone what's going to happen in the next 2 years because of cost. There are a lot of companies today that have at one time provided health care and prescription for their employees that don't do that today because of cost, okay? Everything is cost-driven. Well, we come in with a product that beats the competition 95% of the time. Okay, and now we have a program called the Zero Copay, and if some of you guys have not attended that group marketing class, I would highly advise you to go on YouTube and go through those 5 classes, because that Zero Copay is going to create so many six-figure income earners in Lone Star, it isn't even funny. But you guys have to know what's going on, and then you have to apply, okay, what we give you. But the opportunity is there. Healthcare is a multi-billion-dollar business, and you're right smack dab in the middle of it, okay? But remember, everybody starts at the same place here, okay? If you come into this business and you have another business where you've earned $250,000 a year, okay, I might say, well, hey, that's great, because in my mind I think, well, if you've achieved that type of income, you can do the same thing here for Lone Star, okay? But if someone comes in with that kind of an income, but they produce no enrollments, and then I have someone that joins that says, hey, we're living paycheck to paycheck, I got 30 cents in my bank account, but they go out and they do 400 enrollments for 1 year, guess who's the greater star in Lone Star? Okay, it's not the person that comes into Lone Star with $250,000 income, because they didn't produce. I don't care what kind of money somebody makes in the outside world there, okay? And it's people who produce, okay, that are the VIPs. All right, no excuses, you know, because you can come up with 1,000,000 excuses why not to do this business. Okay, I hear it all the time, complaints and different things that Lone Star should be this, Lone Star should be that. Okay, and I know we have a long way to go. We're a young company, okay, and I'm trying my best to correct all of the problems and the little things as we go along, but don't overlook the big picture, and that's if you put in the time, okay, this business is going to reward you solely based upon your drive and ambition, not for who you are or where you come from. Okay, so it's a level playing field, and if you produce, okay, you are going to be the VIPs of this company, because that's what it's all about. Now, let's take a look at some higher numbers here, okay? Let's say 36,000, you're beyond that. Let's say you make 50,000. Okay, the numbers are a little bit higher, all right? But who cares? If it takes you 3 or 4 years, $50,000 in income, and then when you have that income coming in, okay, you can quit your job. You can walk away, all right? And if you walk away and then you can devote 40 full hours a week to Lone Star, and that doesn't mean answering to anybody because you're self-employed, so you have no alarm clock. You get up at 10 a.m., you have breakfast, and then you work Lone Star for 4 hours, maybe make phone calls, call on a couple clients, whatever you want to do. Or if you have a big team, have a conference call with your team. That's what your Lone Star business is. It's whatever you want to do with your day. Okay, and you have $50,000 a year in income coming in because you put in the time. Okay, it's because you listened to Dave on that conference call and you decided that, hey, I'm going to really do something with the Lone Star business. Okay, see, guys, talk is cheap. All right, I hear all kinds of things. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And sometimes I never even see it materialize. From some people I think are really very good people. They have a lot of pedigree and a lot going for them. But if you don't produce in Lone Star, that doesn't mean anything to me and to Chris and to Larry. Okay, we're looking for producers. That's it. All right, and everybody starts the same here. All right, you come in as an affiliate agent, and if you want to be a business builder, that's your choice. And by the way, if you're an affiliate, business builder is $39.95. If you cannot afford that, I tell everybody 5 enrollments into the Select program. 5 enrollments, that's all you need, and then you can upgrade to business builder. With business builder, obviously you get a higher rate of commission, but you get leads, you get the doctor's office marketing material free of charge, you get a whole lot of other stuff, plus you recruit and you make overrides. You can make overrides off of other business builders. You can make overrides off of everybody on your team, whether they're an affiliate or a business builder. So it pays to start as an affiliate, get those 5 enrollments, upgrade to business builder because you make more money. But whether you remain an affiliate or a business builder doesn't matter because we pay based on numbers. You reach this certain number, you're going to get this amount of money. Okay? And that's really all it takes. So if it takes you 6 months or 1 year or 5 years, who cares? Because you're going to one day in the very near future walk away from your job and be full-time at Lone Star. And that's financial freedom. When you don't have to depend on whether your presence in that job pays your bills. Okay, if you've established a $50,000 a year residual income with Lone Star, and then you happen to get sick for 2 months, that income still comes in. Okay, you don't have to take vacation time or whatever. You still maintain that income. Okay, and proportionally, as your business grows, you're going to exceed whatever personal number you have. Okay, if you're recruiting, and just by the sheer volume of members you're going to have, they're going to recommend other people. So now you're going to start having people call you to want to sign up for the programs because they talk to their neighbor or whatever. That's how this business is built. And it starts at ground zero, and you work towards the numbers. See, because we as a company give you the numbers for the income level. That's it. That's simple. That's it. Okay, so you take what we have, all right, and you and I develop a game plan, okay, to go out there and make something happen. And if money trickles in at first, who cares? That's what we're looking for. We want it to trickle in, and then before long, you're going to have an open hose, okay, of money going into your bank account, and then after that, you're going to have a waterfall of money coming to your bank account. But once you get that business rolling, there's no stopping. I mean, I'm telling you guys, when you reach a certain amount of agents recruited, a certain amount of business that you've done, there's no stopping the Lone Star train. I mean, it's just phenomenal. Okay, let's go a little bit higher here. We're just about 8:30 now, so I'm just going to keep you just a few more minutes. I want to show you 75,000 and 100,000 in income. Now, 100,000, that's really what I work with agents to achieve. 100 grand in income. All right, and we see what it takes. But if you do group marketing, okay, and you're out there with the select program, okay, now I'm not talking about the zero copay. The zero copay is a whole nother tremendous opportunity for you to not only make 100, but probably $250,000 and 500,000. That's how big that program is. Okay, but I'm talking the select RX in a group marketing setting where you're going into a company and the employees of that company are going to make a decision, hey, this sounds pretty good. You know, I really want to get my prescriptions covered under this program because they're so cheap, you know, and they sign up. Okay, if you're in a group marketing setting, all right, and you go out and in 1 year, okay, as an affiliate, you have 1,112 enrollments, that's going to produce 100,000 in income for you. Okay, now this is highly achievable, and the reason why is that years ago, 1997, 98, I got involved with prepaid legal. I saw when they brought out their group marketing program, okay, that group marketing propelled prepaid legal from a multi-million to a billion-dollar company. Okay, I knew people personally who were selling 400 legal plans a month. 400 a month. That's 3,600 legal plans a year. Now the commission rate was about the same as ours. Figures out about the same. Maybe it paid maybe just a fraction more. Okay, but there were people in prepaid legal, okay, that were going out and selling legal plans, and they were pulling in $250,000 to $500,000 a year in income. Okay, absolutely phenomenal. So I know it can be done with us because our program appeals to 100 times the market that the legal plan market is. I mean, there are millions and millions and millions of people that currently, okay, have prescriptions. Okay, every prescription can be replaced and we can beat on cost, but there are over 800 million scripts that go unfilled because of cost. So that's a huge market no matter what way you slice it. Okay, I mean, just huge. Now, and our emphasis on saving people money on prescription costs, I mean, that's the number one topic, okay, you know, in the entire nation. That's it, healthcare costs, prescription costs. You know, how are people going to afford healthcare? And I'm telling you guys, 2017 is going to be the Armageddon of healthcare, primarily because a lot of things are going to kick in with the Affordable Care Act that people are unaware of, higher premiums, so forth and so on. And I hear from agents even today that's already starting to happen. In the state of Texas, premiums for people that have signed up through the exchanges in Obamacare, premiums have gone up 50 to 60%. How do people afford that? They can't. And you know what gets dropped first is that prescription. And a lot of people need prescriptions for life, for survival. Okay, so prescriptions are very, very important aspect of healthcare, and unfortunately a lot of people are going to be caught without a safety net. But that's where we come in. But we have to get the word out because people don't know about Lone Star, and that's why we have an agent network. That's why we work through you guys, okay, and provide the marketing material and everything to you so that you can help us get the word out, because we're not going to go on TV. We're not going to go on the morning talk shows or anything like that. Okay, our advertising is going to come through you guys, you know. And so really the whole purpose is that, you know, we hear a lot about the American dream, okay, whether it's here or whether it's gone today. Well, I'm a living testament, okay, to the American dream within Lone Star. Okay, and the American dream means is that you work hard and your endeavors will get rewarded financially. In Lone Star, the American dream is alive and well and kicking. Okay, and you can achieve $10,000 a year or $100,000 a year, and it doesn't matter who you are, okay, or where you come from. Okay, because we are all inclusive here. All right, we are all inclusive all the way across the board, and this is a great place to put your time and your effort. No matter if you only have 1 hour a week, that's fine. But guys, you need to make the commitment to Lone Star, okay? Because we're only getting started, and I don't want you a year from now, okay, just not doing anything at all and realizing that you could have made a difference, okay, and you could have been a 6-figure income earner or earning $50,000 because your jobs are not secure out there. Nobody's job is, okay. But with Lone Star, you can build an income and build a business, okay, that will allow you to leave your job, and then you can really grow that business tenfold because you'll have your full attention to Lone Star at that point, and then the sky's going to be the limit for you. So, guys, I want to just challenge you to whatever help you need, wherever you are at in Lone Star, okay, whether you know a lot, whether you know nothing at all, let me know. Let me know how I can help you, and I will do what I can to help you achieve your American dream within Lone Star because it's there, and I will do what I can to help you reach your goal of financial freedom, whatever that may be.